It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Leading off the
It's a battle of elite pitchers. Next on MLB.
Number 27.
To short, hit hard. Gloved by Lowry. One away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. One strike now from Archer. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson's after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting third.
Evan Gattis now standing in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Push to the right side. And that'll get down for a two-out single. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Carlos Correa now, trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Correa takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Carlos Beltran checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick on the run. One out. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dickerson.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him. Striding in, Evan Longoria. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, and there's one away.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Dickerson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting ninth. Third base,
and that'll bring up
2.
the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose
Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. At the plate, Brad Miller.
Batting sixth.
First delivery to him on the way. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Oh, a great diving stoppage short. What a play. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Josh
Toward the
Reddick.
gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa, and he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia is over. He's got it, and there are two down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Now at the plate, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Springer.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Looking to minimize the damage here. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Digging in for his second.
Brian McCann.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. At the plate, Jed Lowry. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jed Lowry.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Reddick ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Corey Dickerson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Lifted in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Garcia has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game. You just can't survive that way.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Josh Reddick started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's a look over to first. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Evan Gaddis now standing in.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. Xavier Cedeno answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Corey.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Striding into the box, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. In now, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Logan Morrison.
Hit to first. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Steven Souza. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Reddick on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Carlos Beltran stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The plate, Brad Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's the catcher Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Digging in, the
Jed
switch hitter,
Lowry.
Jed Lowry. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he lays off there, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia at the track. The wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Sergio Romo.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 54.
Ready with the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier racing back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Evan Gattis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Avisail Garcia.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Runner at second here with one man out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Fortunately, the bobble won't cost him a run as runners will stick at first and third. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. In the air, out to right. Reddick giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Scorched to third. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh. Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from second. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on him. This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing.
The runner scores from second. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Dan, runners are at second and third with 1 down.
Dan Cano.
A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try, but it's through, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And the second run will score as well. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Evan Gaddis now standing in. A couple of RBI. Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for
digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's George Springer. Singled home a run in his last time up.
George Springer.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in, Brian McCann. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is into score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Standing in, Logan Morrison. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. Reddick has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
Tampa Bay. Designated hitter.
McHugh pauses. First pitch on its way. Steven Souza stands in as he looks at ball one here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in now. Alex Bregman. He'll try and lead things off. Tommy Hunter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And the pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now batting, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Standing in, Josh Reddick. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Here it is on 3-0. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Evan Gattis is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morrison will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but gloving it down there at third is long. So stepping in, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Shot toward second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's
got a lot of it out to deep left. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he is in there. Now in the box, Jed Lowry. He was a double play victim last time around. Will Harris enters from the pen to be in the frame with a
Houston,
size.
number 36.
First
Will
delivery to him
Harris.
on the way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Springer over to his left. He's got it one away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Kiermaier.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
This afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.